One of the most popular ways to get going on Freeskates is the Stomp. And the other day, one of you guys came into town and wanted to learn your first one. So this video is going to cover all of the errors beginners commonly make when learning the Stomp. And by the end of this video, hopefully you can land your very first Stomp yourself. Have you tried the Stomp before?
No.
No. Well, yeah, I saw you doing it earlier. If you were to do the Stomp right now, what would you do?
I'd probably hold it like this, just more comfortable. Maybe a little bit more than knee height because I'm comfortable, but kind of like a drop.
Yeah, cool. All right, so you're goofy just like me. So we're gonna do it with your back skate, so that black one there.
Okay.
And you can choose either hand to do it with, but I like to hold it with the front skate. The reason why is because a lot of times when you drop it with the same hand as the same foot, your foot's gonna hit the skate sometime. You can get in its way. What I would say is you see how there's like a clear path to your foot now that you're not holding it directly above your foot, but
Yeah.
you can kind of shoot it next to it.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is basically hold the skate, and as I drop it, just step over it.
Okay.
And then you have more of a clear path than if you were using the same hand.
Yeah.
Bend that front knee. The biggest mistake people make is they'll drop the skate, and then they'll try to step. First step is lifting your foot, and then dropping them together.
Okay.
So try and hold that skate instead of dropping it from up here. Hold it nice and low, bend your knees, hold it flat, and drop them together. Good.
Boom.
And then you got to do that while you push off.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You're going to wait until after you push off and your foot is airborne to then drop it. So first step is pushing, drop together.
Okay.
And as long as you're holding that skate flat and drop it flat, you should be able to just do target practice and step on it.
Okay.
Good. But the biggest thing is your foot is ready to come down, because the moment this is dropping, you don't have a whole lot of time
Yeah.
to then like pick up your foot.
You want your foot ready as the recoil is off the ground.
Yes.
So it doesn't make bounce.
Yeah, they need to make contact with the ground at the same time, ideally. So there's a little bounce there, but that was good for practice. Good. And you can make it more tight if you want, more condensed. So you don't need as big of a motion in terms of how far you're dropping it, and you don't need to really pick it up. You can really make it condensed just so your body doesn't have to do all this extra work. And what Matt likes to do is like really simplify it by like really holding it low and barely picking up your foot and just making that stomp really small. But we teach a little differently. So actually, I'd recommend just trying it on the front skate now.
Okay.
Hold it flat, nice and low, not too high. Steps, and then drop them both.
All right. Little single step.
Yep, little single push. It's gonna feel like you're going one foot for a little bit, but it's not very much at all. The momentum's gonna keep you upright. Good. Don't drop it until that foot's coming down.
Okay.
Want them to come down together.
Do I push and then drop? Like,
Yes.
I feel like I was late on that one.
Yeah, push and then drop. That way your foot's in the air. Yep. Make sure, I saw your skate kind of move around as you push. I would recommend try to keep it stationary. Keep that skate where you know it is. Push. You know, sorry about that. I just did that straight into you. That's my bad. But that's the idea. It's kind of keeping it where it is. Because a lot of people, when they push off, their skate starts to go everywhere like this.
This one? This one.
The one in their hand.
Okay, yeah.
Start to wave it everywhere. You're trying to drop it from up here. As you push off, the skate should really stay like floating in place, kind of relative to where you are.
Yeah.
So you know exactly where it's going to be when you drop it.
Okay.
So hold it nice and flat, kind of low, bend both knees. Oh, that was good. And now it's a matter of where your body is placed. So you fall
gotta
forward
keep my
there.
back straight.
So stay upright, but you got that.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. Down. You know when I push off,
Yeah.
how I'm looking down sometimes and I fall?
Uh-huh.
If I was comfortable enough to just do this, I feel like I wouldn't fall forward.
You'll want to be looking, because I'm able to do that just from muscle memory, but you'll want to, you know, if you want to see where the skate is for practice, but it's good that you're thinking ahead. You got it. Good, a little early on the drop there. So you kind of dropped it, but your foot didn't come down. So I know it's a little scary because you're on one foot for a sec.
Yeah.
I would say just try and be calm with it. Keep the skate low. You know exactly where it's going to be, and drop those things together.
Bam. Okay. Yeah.
Wait a little bit to drop the skate.
Okay.
Give it a little more height to drop too, as long as it's dropping flat.
Okay.
Just like knee height or a little above is fine. Good, good, good.
Ooh.
Now think of where your foot's gonna land,
Okay.
and make sure your skate lands there too. You want them to make contact. Good. Try and think of it as dropping it And as you drop it, you're kind of stepping over it. Because you're dropping it right here, by the time you push, your foot's gonna land right on it. So you're kind of just drop it where it is and step over it, if that makes sense. Because you're holding it kind of over by your front leg, right?
Right here, yeah.
Yep. You're essentially pushing off to then step over the skate. If that makes sense. Good.
Contact.
Like I'm holding it up here, right? By the time I push off, you know, my foot's gonna be landing right here, right? So I'm just gonna keep the skate there by my front leg. So I'm gonna push off. And by the time I'm going, that skate is kind of staying where it is.
Okay. See if I can do it.
Go! It's just timing now.
Yeah, a little bit of pause on that one.
It can also help to give the skate a little bit of air time. Instead of just straight up dropping it, you could give it a little bit of a, you see how it was in the air for longer?
Yeah.
So, and it's not like I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
Just giving it a little bit of oomph. So you have some time. It gives your foot a little more time to connect. Good. Nice. I would count that.
Yeah, we went a couple centimeters. I'll take it.
2 to make it true.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe that little lift kind of helped. It was a little more, as long as you're not, some people when they lift it, they'll accidentally like flip it out or something. Just as long as when you're lifting it, you keep it nice and level. And so it falls flat every time, you should be good. Oh, yep, and just step, you know exactly where it's gonna land by the time you drop it. Step right there. Good, good, good.
I turned it a little bit. See how it landed like that?
Yeah.
Did it like that?
Keep the wheel straight, for sure. If it lands at an angle, that's where your foot's gonna go.
Hold it like it's not there. It's not.
Yep. A little aggressive there.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I
You really tried to connect it even before your foot came down. Just make sure they fall together nicely.
Oh, that was good.
I'm liking what I'm seeing though.
Oh, that was bad. This is it. I like it though. Appreciate y'all, bro.